Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Mirth and Minotaurs, the only stream that I didn't bother to come up with a joke for right now.
Ooh, don't
Yay!
don't be so excited, man. It's overwhelming.
I'm sorry, my stomach hurts real bad. Okay, so when we last saw these guys, what happened? They had fled from Tana, shacked up with some
Did I
goblins.
just
Oh,
Do you not hear? Are you deaf? He's deaf now.
what is
It's
happening?
tragic.
It looks like he's deaf now.
I'm fascinated by this. Oh, that's
We can still hear you. I'm
But
not
he
sure why
can't-
I'm telling him that.
Yeah, I mean, like he's not gonna be able to hear us.
Somebody type out to him to just read my lips, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Or maybe like, have you tried turning it on and off again?
Does anyone know sign language?
I got it.
All right,
I
you
don't know
can
what
hear
happened.
us.
I know like kind of the sign for mosquito, and that's about it. So it's not very helpful.
Oddly specific and
I got it. We're
okay,
good.
sweet.
I got it. Mosquito.
I know
something
anaconda,
like
so
this.
of all these random. Oh, really? Where? Apparently, we all just know random animals and sign language. I know anaconda.
So when we last left, these people, they had fled from Tana, and shacked up with some goblins. They left off all the people there, and very mysteriously, Osa had rejoined them after being lost somewhere in Tana. The
But was it
party.
really her?
Oh, goodness gracious. The party headed off towards Calvos, and they devised their own path of getting there because all of my very beautiful, laid out, and brightly colored paths were too good for them. That was the
That's a
complaint.
matter of perspective.
So their path was to head up towards the yellow path and then cut down towards the blue path somewhere in those thicker forests just to the west of Tana. Heading up towards the volcano, they came across a scattering of statues, which they admired for some time before being attacked by some orcs of the local chapter of Choppa Choppa U. The fight.
I'm gonna have to write that down. Sorry, just a second. Choppa,
Certainly.
Choppa, you.
I know where my next character went to school.
Osa used a suggestion spell to diffuse the combat, and the party learned that the orcs were there to pray, and then shooed away the party so that they could continue to pray without the party interfering.
Pray.
It takes all different forms. The party traveled down uneventfully for a few days until they ended up on the Stone River. Fenella briefly tracked a shadowed person, but it evaded her because it ran about 3 times faster than her.
I'm just not a natural sprinter.
It didn't hurt that it was perfectly invisible. I'll give it. That's another boon to its escape.
I mean, that's just a minor
Probably
detail.
helped.
And then later that night, Fenella left an offering for the Shattered Man, and a basilisk hatchling hatched. Well, yeah, those are words. A basilisk hatchlinged. They well, I guess mostly Fenella realized that she didn't know the first thing about tending to basilisks young, and hilarity somewhat ensued.
I mean, I'm still trying. I have another egg left, I think. So.
Yes, one of the eggs of the basilisk that had not hatched were fed to the one that hatched. The party then traveled further. They found a site of some sort of battle, or a large blue and white feathered bird was attacked by something. Uh, there, they also saw a cloak covering up a pile of skin and bones of a human male. Echo took the cloak, and the party continued. Osa suspected it might have been the work of a griffin, and Echo suspected it might have been the work of the beast.
The beast. That was the beast right there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then the party got closer to the sea. They got out of the woods of the valley, and they found a land shark that they dispatched. And then Echo skinned or descaled, whatever one does to a land shark to get all the cool hard parts of it.
But it was like pristinely done.
Yes. Yep. It was also very heavy and slowed progress.
And I think I have the cougar pelt right now.
Yes, the cougar pelt we've been carrying, or I've been carrying around since our first outing.
You actually rolled up the green robe that you found.
Yes, I did.
Into the cougar pelt. So I'm guessing
I guess I have that too.
In possession of the green robe.
Yes.
And but yeah, that sounds about right to you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It all sounds right to me. I wasn't here last night.
All right, so you guys had just dispatched the boule. Echo had skinned it. Oddly, didn't, or maybe he did.
Sorry, my birds are out.
And you guys are prepared to head up towards Calvos. It's not very far now.
They haven't moved like the whole day, and now that we've started, I'm just gonna probably have to mute myself until I'm actually talking.
You guys fly off and land in Calvos. All right, fine.
What do you want from me? I can't make them fly on command. Well, I mean, I could, maybe.
Can anyone do like a cricket impression?
Does anybody know the sign language for cricket?
No.
Just let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right, you guys continue up towards Calvos. There's a few hundred pounds of boule goods, so you guys are slowed down a little bit, waiting for.
I believe I have. Never mind. Different character. Continue on.
I believe you have several hundred pounds of boule hide.
I have a character in another game, and I think I played another character in another game that each have the counts as one size larger for carrying capacity. It's not this one.
It seems like a pretty Echo thing to have, too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was... It's not.
All right. So you guys are slowed quite a bit. You don't get to Calvos when you anticipated. You get there a little bit before nightfall. You see the palisade of the city, slightly obscured by a gentle fog. You guys also hear the sounds of on the shore. The village is right up along the coast. and there is the familiar reek of ocean water.
At least to one of us.
It's probably familiar to Mina as well.
Is the fog regular?
Would you like
The
to
mist?
Would you like to do a nature check?
Well, I meant more in a, is this a common thing? Because we fought the bulle, like, I don't think it was clear exactly, but I assumed kind of middle of the day. And I spent an hour perfectly carving it. And we had to walk the rest of the way. So what time of day is it?
Yeah.
It's about 6 p.m. or so.
And is it usually misty or foggy at 6 p.m. on an early summer night?
It's not soup, but there is a bit of a misting out, and it's not uncommon.
Okay, so I'm not having flashbacks to our village covered in fog.
Does it look different than that mist?
It does.
Okay.
Okay.
Far more menacing. No.
Great.
It's green. It's green fog.
It's got blinking eyes in it.
This is normal. Don't worry, this is normal.
You sure?
All right. We approach the main entryway. I don't know if they have gates or not.
They have a similar opening up as Tana does, where it's just kind of one wall along with another wall to make a small little funnel.
Okay, we approach the main funnel.
All right. There is an elf woman on guard duty.
Do I recognize her?
Make a history check.
I'm super good at those. Oh, maybe I won't use roll 20 if it's going to boop on everybody else's. 2.
All right. You are not familiar with this woman.
Hey! What's our greeting? Ho the camp!
What up?
Hail the camp!
Hello?
I'll be like, Echo, I thought you'd been here
carrying this.
before.
I set my belay hide down so she can see me from behind it.
I thought a land shark was talking to me.
Yeah.
Hey, I am Echo. Echoes of Stampeding Bull. We are from Tana. We need to speak with your elders, please.
Yeah. Come on in, little brothers and sisters.
They're letting us in just like that.
Right.
Greetings, my lady. Is this
Did
normal? Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It's like 90% of what happens.
Echo's looking around for the short people that she mentioned. Little brothers and sisters.
It's you know as much that just like Marhi thinks of themselves as the big brothers of the valley, both villages kind of view Tana as the smallest of the villages, and so have a somewhat condescending attitude towards it in addressing people from there.
Ugh. Take that back.
Just slowly blink.
Can I help you with your land shark?
Well, no, I'm good. I kneel back down. I pick it up. Oh, someone's gonna have to lead me though.
Okay. She quickly heads off and replaces her watch with a halfling man. I'm afraid that the captain is not seeing anybody right now, and the commission is pretty busy. I'm afraid you arrive at a pretty unfortunate time here in Calvos, but we can set you up in the guest lodge, and maybe you can meet with the commission tomorrow.
I guarantee you they would rather meet us tonight. It doesn't need to be a formal meeting. I'm holding this thing, talking around it. Doesn't need to be a formal meeting or anything. Just like a few moments to let them know about impending issues.
Can you make a persuasion check for me?
I'm super good at those.
Good luck.
Oh, no. I'm actually better. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. That's 14. No bonuses to it.
I'll see what I can do about getting the commission assembled.
Just one leader.
We wouldn't have come here at such a time of year had it not been of dire importance.
Okay.
Well, not as a group like this, and not bearing such sweet gifts. And I heft the thing a little bit more.
Yes. Go ahead and get settled in the guest lodge, and I'll be back with an officer.
Okay. Where's the guest lodge? I know where it is in town, but I can't see.
All right. Without Echo's knowledge, she walks away.
Are we leaving yet?
Well, where is it? She's gone. She left.
She pointed initially when Echo asked, but after he clarified, she stopped pointing.
Well, where is it?
I attempt to describe where I remember the visitor hut is.
All right, let me briefly describe what you guys see within the palisade of Calvos. The most noticeable thing is that the absolute dead center of the village is a stone structure. It is the largest stone structure made in the valley that was not made by makers. It is the Temple of Dusk. Surrounding it are several of the more important buildings, but Calvos is very big on order and arrangements. So all of the dwellings are arranged in a grid pattern, which has a noticeably different from how Atana goes about organizing their settlements, but it allows them to cram more people into a smaller space than Tana's palisade. Let's see. There's small little stones lining the walkways with writing on them. The palisade of the town is a U shaped, which touches the water, and on the coast there are two towers emanating light from them, and in the middle of them there is a floating structure with a little bridge connecting it to the coast.
Ooh.
Everyone's gonna need to be in that floating structure. I can't remember if we discovered this or not. Do we know vampires have an issue with running water?
You guys do know that.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
where we run when things go bad here. Like, that's our meeting point. If we get separated, we go there. Everyone can swim, right?
We
got
got
doubts.
trapped in the well that one time.
Yeah, and we were fine. I mean, I don't remember much of that, but it's fine.
I'm sure we'll figure it out when the time comes.
I forgot I got knocked out like twice in that, so.
Nice.
All right, you guys make your way up to the building Echo describes as the guest longhouse. It is empty. Several tables, several beds.
Do we just pick any of these? Echo?
Well, not the ones that are taken. Setting down the thing again.
None of
Never-
them appear to be taken at the time.
Yeah, pick whatever.
I'm gonna
Would
go
you like
find
us?
like the comfiest bed I can. Like
I'm gonna
squish them
try
all.
to more quickly than she can find the comfiest bed.
Oh, I'm running then.
Okay, roll initiative.
Sprinting, dash,
I
bonus
I
action.
pick the one I know is the comfiest bed because I've visited before.
All right, yeah.
I know. Chat. I got like a 15.
Wait, you tried them all? Like Goldilocks? So you're a cat person. Like, the comfortable bed for you would be different than the comfortable bed for us. You
Yeah,
gotta
it's the box.
Silva.
It's just the box without a mattress. And
just curl up in there.
yeah.
Silfuck, what was your initiative roll?
Oh, I didn't know I was
Wait,
15.
Oh, I got
All
a
right,
15
yes.
as well.
All right, then in that case, one of you pick odds.
Odds, I guess. Sure.
Fenella gets there before Silva.
Haha!
I draw my weapon.
All right.
didn't
About 10 minutes later, the elf returns, and behind her is a halfling woman in some sort of sleeping robe. The elf salutes when the halfling enters and then goes back outside. Hello, I'm First Officer Maple-Suckle.
Oh, I forgot about these names. Just kind of mutter to myself before I stand up. I am. Don't worry about it. I am Echoes of Stampeding Bull. I have been to your village many times, but perhaps you have heard tales of me.
Yes, of course.
Has
Great.
Would you like to make an insight check?
she? Yeah.
All right.
Insight. 20. Not natural.
Okay. You get the impression that, let's see. You get the impression that she has heard of Echo's exploits. His Echo exploits. No, not that.
His one sploit.
Yes.
I. How far up the chain is she in the leadership here? If she is the first officer,
So how Calvos functions is that it has its commission, which is made up of usually between 8 and 12 officers.
Mhm.
And those officers elect the captain who serves for life.
okay.
So her being an officer is a big deal, but her being the first officer, she basically, when the captain is indisposed, she's in charge.
Okay. So we bring gifts, and I gesture at the pile of belay skin.
Just raw.
And
flesh.
I guess before she got here, I would have had Fenella lay out the cougar cloak just as extra gifts and tidings of
Vampires.
death and issues.
Well, we certainly thank you for the first half of this.
Someone.
I'm
Tana's
doing well.
super duper fucked. Someone, please.
Oh,
Long summer. She calls to the door, and the elf comes in, and she nods at your offerings, and the elf picks them up and heads out of the hut.
It's a buff elf.
Yes, you recognize that she is much stockier than a typical elf. She is.
She a dwarf, half dwarf, half elf.
You don't believe so because she's also very tall. She's probably about 6'6".
So she's a gilf, a giant elf.
A giant, I would like to.
oh,
So sorry.
dread.
Okay, but yeah, Echo is appealing to the party to do some talking instead of him.
I wish we were bringing better greetings to you. My name is Fenella. Sorry. Everblossom, daughter of Enna Galatiant. She once resided here. Many years ago.
She nods.
What do you know about vampires? I just don't know how much I need to, where I need to start.
I'm familiar with them. I've never seen one, though.
Well, about a month ago. Was it about a month ago? We heard word that there was a dark one near Tana. And we were sent by our elders to discover more information about these dark ones and discovered that they are called vampires. We went to the Court of Stars and located some ancient writings of their nature, but when we returned to Tana, one had
More.
taken over
Three.
our council. Three
Three.
had
All of them.
taken
All
over.
our elders are gone.
They're gone. There are
They're
no
dead.
more priests. The priests are gone. I'm the last that I'm aware of. I cannot stop these things from flying.
It's the noise. It's the noise they make.
I know. They're very... Apparently they like me talking. They're like, oh.
Or they're trying to flee.
We have 40 survivors that we were able to relocate to a safe location with under cover of a maker's stone.
Safe location.
Well, it's safer than they were. And I don't know where they will go next or what they will do. So we came here to bring our warning.
And ask if you can take in 40 people.
That too. This is a temporary situation, and I owe a big favor for this.
Before they get caught and turned into more weird servants of the vampires.
We did discover that they are weak to a substance called silver.
Yes. Have you found any of these silvers in the ocean? in the great waters.
Not that come to mind.
Hmm.
But I'll like kind of show my hammer. Probably this.
Yes, we will need to bash them with that to get the silver out of them.
We also have a collection of stakes, but I mean, they're easy to make. We know that you should not invite them inside, which is unfortunate because you invited us inside without verifying that we were not dark ones.
Showing off my stakes around my belt.
But that's all the information I really have. I've been trying to contact Sir Ellen as much as I can about this.
I see. This is a lot to take in. I'm going to talk to the commission tomorrow about the things you bring up. We unfortunately are dealing with a bit of a problem right now. Our several young women have gone missing in the last week and a half, and our captain has not come out of their quarters in about a month.
Are they vampires now?
Are the women inside the quarters?
We have access to his quarters. He's not
he's
hiding
sulky.
women in.
Or she? They are
okay.
sulking?
Just clarity, please. He has not come out, but you can go in?
Yes.
Okay, so he's not like... Okay.
It's not like blocked, barred in there or anything.
When was the last time your captain has seen sunlight of any kind?
I could not say. It's been a while. He's been inside.
Should we check that he's not a dark one?
Well, didn't when we were in Tana a while ago before we went on our adventures, I think Little Thought was talking about Big Thought coming to Corvus for a trip? No?
No, he went to
Marhi.
Never mind that.
Which is also why we did not go to Marhi first.
Well, they're also assholes.
Well, I mean, yes, they are.
I'm guessing it was a cover story, though.
It could have been.
Because he came back with a vampire.
How did the women go missing, if you don't mind my asking?
The first one was just gathering driftwood. But all the others...
The shore?
Yeah, just inside the palisade even. But all the others have gone missing in their sleep.
Oh god, does this pick him up?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I can mute myself, but easily from the stream. It just might
Can't
show up
hear
for
him now.
you. So for you four, you'll hear it. Sorry, everyone else. I'll try to mute my bird.
But yes, if you guys need anything, speak to Long Summer, and I'll start making preparations for the meeting. You might be asked to retestify this in front of the commission. Is that all right?
If just for precautions for tonight, if you're comfortable, make certain the guards know not to invite anyone inside.
Of course. Is there anything I can get for you before I leave?
Kind of side-eye the rest of the group, waiting to see if they ask for anything.
Do we need anything? Is there a place where we could cook a hot meal, or?
There
have a
is
hot
a
meal?
there is a fire pit in the center of the guest area.
Could word be passed to Crackle of Fallen Leaves that I'm here?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I will fight you. I will fight you when you say she's one of the missing people.
Roll initiative. She was the latest taken yesterday.
Of course,
Of course,
because
yesterday.
this
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
D&D adventure after all.
Yep.
Uh,
Why would nice things happen? Oh wait, I have my babies.
okay.
Oh God.
I
We
need.
should have taken the blue route. Oh, this is all my fault. Your friend's dead because of me.
Yeah. No, we took the fastest. We picked a faster route than that.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
thought.
right. Well, I did my best, but
And who's investigating?
We are basically utilizing every resource available to us. Almost every member of the guard is
So,
out when the day is.
just to be clear, she went into her hut at night and just never came back out.
Correct. Yeah.
There's just a really weird, uncomfortable sound for everyone to hear, just like at the back of his throat. And then he, right, point me in the direction as soon as you know what needs breaking.
Of course.
I will bring back all of them.
Yes.
And he's now gripping, I don't know what, a support pole for the hut. And there's just a creak of wood as he's white knuckling it.
Oh, great.
I will keep you posted.
A little bit of an eye twitch.
My ability. If there's nothing else, wish you guys good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
sleep tight.
When they're
Don't let the
gone,
vampires bite.
I pull out a stake and I throw it at the wall with all my force and stick it in.
All right.
Then I stalk over to my box bed and I curl up. Say, "Work me when there's news."
You guys think that Echo might be not feeling great about this news. A little bit after that, long summer comes in with some jars and some little wooden bowl glasses and some steamed fish. She brought steamed fish and a fish wine.
Very fishy.
All right, drink some wine.
Should we? I'm like trying to see if my little basilisk likes this fish. I mean, might
All
as
right,
well try.
weren't you going to ask her about your basilisk?
I was, but then Echo's friend is missing, and that seems like way more important than this because I still have extra egg.
Yeah.
Like she's
Oh, by the way,
good for
my
a
stupid shit.
like priorities, so I'm just like testing it out. And then like, should we go look at her place or wait for them to come back to us?
We can go look tomorrow. From curled up on his bed, we can go look tomorrow. They have capable rangers. You hear a creak as he's pressing his legs against the bottom of the box. And I'm sure they have magic people. It'll be fine. Snap! The back of the box cracks open. And his legs shoot out and then pull right back. It'll be fine.
All right. Still trying to feed the little one.
does not seem terribly interested in the fish.
I like hold it right up to its eyes. You just have to petrify it. Gotta freeze it. Turn it into rock. It's a good little basilisk. You can do
It just keeps looking up at you.
You have very pretty eyes. I wish you knew how to use them.
Eep, eep, eep.
Yeah, yes, eep eep. I'll break off like another piece of the egg to like feed it that.
It excitedly eats it. All right, do you guys turn in for the night?
Yes.
Can someone keep watch tonight as well? I mean, it's just women are missing. Mina and
Sure.
Osa and I are also here. I don't really want to go missing on top of everything else.
How secure is this room? Is there only the one entrance / exit?
There is one entrance. It's the walls are made out of mostly largely like dried out grass. So if something really wanted to get through one of the walls, it would not be a huge obstacle. But
But
there's
it would probably be loud and noticeable if they did.
Certainly.
Okay. That's good enough.
All right. Would you like to roll a perception check if you want to watch?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do something a little weird. I'm gonna stay outside and watch. I'm gonna find a nice shadowy place.
She's back.
Oh, our stream is all screwed up though. Oh, there it is.
Okay, well,
That's
It was
okay.
clearly the pigeons.
Yeah, they must have done it. They are all powerful.
so
This
is
is
there
true.
anywhere kind of shadowy I could lurk where I could see the entrance to the place my comrades are sleeping without being terribly obvious myself, or is it pretty well lit out there?
It's not very well lit. It's probably better lit than Tana, but there's still only torchlight. So yeah, there's no shortage of places for you to duck yourself into.
All right, I duck myself in somewhere and start watching.
All right.
That will be a 12, I believe.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check too.
Let me just double check. Yeah, it was 12. And stealth will be a 19.
Okay. A little bit into your hiding, you notice two young people, probably about 14 or 15, sneaking out of one of the nearby huts. They make their way up to the northwest corner of the village. As they're walking by you, you can hear some of the things they're saying.
Okay.
One of them is saying to the other, "Frog man, frog man, frog man." The other one is saying, "Shut up, we don't even know if he'll be here tonight."
Huh.
Frogman!
Is that like a local band or something? You're going to a concert? Okay, I'm gonna follow him, that's for sure.
Alright.
You want me to do another stealth, or are you gonna let me carry that?
No, I'm gonna like keep
Sweet,
that.
sweet roll over.
Yeah, was it 19 or something?
Yeah.
These dumb kids ain't got no clue. They hang out for a bit at where the northern part of the palisade runs into the sea. They're humans also, and so they're squinting out to the ocean. I don't think
Presumably looking for Frogman.
there's no frogman coming tonight. It's not every night, you know that. Frog man. Frog man.
What the hell? I
Okay.
just keep watching.
All right, yeah. Eventually, they get some combination of bold and stupid. Oh my goodness, that's
It's a kitten.
He's a kitty.
goodness.
So cute.
She doesn't like being held.
That's fair. I don't
I'm
like
a
being
cruel.
held.
Aw.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh.
Displeased.
Yes. Eventually, they attempt to sneak out the palisade, but are stopped by a guard and told to go to sleep and the dumb.
All right, I silently concur, and I keep watching him.
All right, they go back to the hut that they came out of.
Huh. Frogman, tell your friends. All right, I continue my watch, lurking in my lurky's place.
All right, give me another perception check.
9.
You are Frogman.
Ooh.
I didn't even know this whole time.
I know. For the remainder of your watch, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
All right, well, presumably sleepy, and my turn being over, I'm gonna go hit the hay.
All right,
Are the beds made of hay?
I will take over.
all right. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Echo.
So stay in the shadows and just glare at people.
Just growling at everything.
Anyone that walks by.
Just standing on top of the hut.
Yeah.
20 natural 19 for a 23.
Echo is Frogman.
Am I told about Frogman?
No,
You tell me? No?
All right. Yes, you have no knowledge of Frogman.
I don't think Frogman's an imminent threat.
And where are you doing your watch? Are you going outside also?
Yeah, I will also be outside. But I am not hiding. I am just like sitting pretty much with the door to the visitor hut open. So I can watch outside and I can look inside.
Okay. You see about an hour and a half into your watch. You see you can just barely make out part of the palisade from your vantage point. It's not obstructed by other buildings. And you see something massive jump over it.
How close?
Probably about 120 feet or so.
In the darkness?
Yes. And you saw that, but you didn't hear a single sound.
Are there any guards around that I know about, or like that I've seen patrolling or anything?
Yes. Near on the walkway near the entrance of the palisade. You know that there's a station there.
And is that in the same direction or the opposite direction?
Mostly the same, a little bit more south of it though.
I'm going to throw one of my stakes at
Silvok.
at Silvok, to wake him up. I'm not trying to hurt him, but it's just to like clatter him in the face so he wakes up.
Never
And then
have pleased with this guy.
He'd just walk over, nudge me.
No, because I gotta.
You have to throw sharp objects at me.
I gotta keep my eye on the thing because I'm gonna take off silently, or as silently as I can, with a burst of my feline agility, doubling my move speed. I'm just double checking if that's a... No, it is not an action or a bonus action, which means I can double my move speed to 60, move, and then also dash. So 120 feet in a
Okay.
turn.
You
Or
get
in
there
6 seconds.
very quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly enough that the creature is still mostly recovering from its very impressive jump.
And I tackle it.
Okay, well, it's a large creature. It looks like
I'm a
it's an
large
upright. It's an upright humanoid that looks very, you want to say frog-like in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I come in with an RKO out of nowhere.
All right. So you want to tackle it? You want to drop it prone?
All of the above?
All right. Go ahead and make a. Go ahead and make a. What do you want? A grapple or do you think
Athletics?
attack?
Does
Athletics? Yeah.
Athletics would be contested athletics for a grapple.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. 17.
It got a 28.
So I grab it and now I'm just hanging on with my legs not touching the ground.
That's very
I yell.
cat-like.
I yell, "Frogman in the village!"
All right. That seems like a good point to roll initiative.
All of us. We all
All
heard
of
him.
us? Did I hear him?
Well, I woke up Silvok.
Yeah, Silvok probably was in the process of waking people up when that was shouted.
5 initiative.
So yeah, seeing Echoes dash into the distance, having him throw a stake at me, something's probably up. Yeah, I wake up the other two. 30?
I'm an 18.
All right.
There's
I wake
no
up
such thing
the
as
rest.
frogmen.
Oh, I have a non-natural 20.
12 from me.
Okay, Mina, you awaken to Silvok and Echo doing their different modes of waking people up.
I'm just flustered. I'm wanting to know what's going on. I wake up.
It couldn't be more clear.
What?
Frogman in the village.
What's a frog?
What more do you want from me?
What if it's a nice frog man?
We're right by the ocean. I don't know everything there is from this.
I'm gonna
He's
walk
like
outside
a resident.
and see if... Yeah. I'm gonna
Resident
walk
frogman.
outside and see if it's like anyone in the village starting to stir. Anyone else waking up?
Definitely, some guards have gotten alarmed and are heading in that direction.
I'm gonna just follow them. I'm not gonna do anything combative this turn though.
Okay. You head off in that direction. Then it is Fenel's turn. You guys are really well.
Mask is off right now. Just have my ribbon across my eyes. I'm gonna grab a stick and be like, where is it? And I kind of look to Silvok to like point me in a direction. What's a frogman? And I start running outside to try and figure out what's going on.
I just realized I had my mic up this whole time.
Hopefully I'm not muted. I'm not. Good.
You are not.
Whew. How close do I get, like, kind of stumbling out of bed, just not understanding what's happening?
I'll say that you can get within 90 feet of the action.
Is that the same distance that I got?
Yeah.
Do you live in town? I'm going to yell at the frog thing. Are you a resident?
Do you look like frog and talk like
I
people,
don't
or do you
know.
look like
I
people
need
and
two
talk
separate
like frog?
pieces of proof that you have a residency here. I will accept phone
Okay,
records,
so describing the
Photo
creature a little bit
ID.
more.
property
It's,
taxes.
it has large, muscular limbs. Its arms are definitely out of proportion to the rest of its body. So is its head. It's covered in like these large warts. It's got very frog eyes, sharp teeth. And it's holding Echo, and it attempts to swallow him.
Oh, that answers my question.
It hasn't grappled me.
That's the impression I got from the way you described the situation.
It resisted
It's
my
like,
grapple.
All right, well, in
He
that
said
case,
he was hanging off of it.
okay.
Is it grappling me?
There goes the bird.
What are we doing?
Sorry, I'm reading up on this really quick. Yeah. No, it will bite you.
Okay. AC 14.
It's a hit.
Did the frog bite hurt?
I'm guessing it's not.
18 piercing damage,
What the heck is wrong
Okay.
with frog man?
and you are grappled.
Okay.
DC 15 to break it.
Okay.
Also, you are restrained. That is the end of its turn, though. That takes us to Silvak.
Oh boy. So I'm still in the hut. I guess I get to hoofing it over to fight the mighty frogman.
All right.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can. How does sprinting work? Does
I have
that
no
give me
idea.
any more distance?
Sounds like it should.
Probably.
I don't know the rules.
It doubles your movement, I think.
What is my movement? 30.
30?
So you let me double that. I'll get 60 halfway
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wait a sec. I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy bow while I'm sprinting over there. Or does sprinting use my action as well? I don't know enough about these rules. We've never had to cover great distances before.
A dash is. I think you can dash it. You can dash as a bonus action.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's dashing that doubles my movement speed. Correct?
And then you should still be able to fire.
And then I should be able to shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me double check the range on my bow. 80. So, yeah. Let me get in range. I'm going to shoot at the guy.
All right.
But because Echo is restrained, I don't think I get my sneak attack.
Makes
No,
sense.
I still threaten.
Yeah, all right. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Restrained. Attack rolls against me have advantage. Attack rolls that I make have disadvantage, and I have disadvantage on dex saves, and I cannot move or receive benefits to my move speed. But it just says nothing about not threatening because I can still attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
And it also says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet and you are within mouth range of it. So,
Yes, I am.
okay, I'm fine with that. And that will be a 24.
That is a hit.
Yay!
All right. Short bow, d6 damage. So close to a crit. Oh, and my 2d6 for sneak attack. 12, 14 plus 5? No, plus 3. So 17 total damage.
All right.
And that's it. That's it for me.
That takes us to Echo.
All right. Is Echo frozen?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, it's my. Sorry,
Yes.
I thought I may have missed that. There was a blip in my internet, and I heard Robot-y Silvok ending his turn. You said DC 15 to be not restrained.
Yes.
What kind of roll am I making?
You can make an athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics? Well, I will rage, which
Seems
gives
reasonable.
me advantage on strength checks. Does that include my strength skill checks? It's on strength checks and strength saving throws.
I would think not. To give you...
Yeah, it doesn't say skill. Okay. Well, I'm raging either way. Because damn, I don't want to take another full 18 points.
Yeah, cut that right in half.
I'm gonna just try and. What does he have me bitten by?
He has you grappled by one arm and his mouth.
Okay. Reasonable question, I feel. My claws are a weapon, and it's currently inside his mouth in fleshy territory.
Yeah.
Am I still at disadvantage if I just shoot out my claws and claw away inside that mouth?
I'll say you don't have disadvantage on a claw attack.
But he's large, he'll have lots of HP, and I'm currently in his mouth. I'm still gonna get out. DC 15 athletics. Come on. 16.
Yay!
All right. Yes, you pry open his mouth.
11 on the die plus 5. All
Probably
right.
a good call, because he was going to eat
Yeah, I use my other hand to pry that jaw open. I grab my hand out and I kind of bounce off of him. And then I regret not having any of my weapons. I just... Rawr!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Taking this combat back to basics.
All right. Have anything else for us?
Nope. I wish I did.
All right. Then
Really wish I did. I
Closer
assume
turn.
escaping was a standard action, right?
That seems reasonable to me.
Okay.
Then it is Osa's turn. She wakes up, looks around, goes back to sleep. No, she gets up and heads outside.
Well, good.
Then we are back at actually, I got to roll initiative for some of the people.
Your friend got eaten by Frogman.
Oh no. I hope not. I'd be sad.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Right, two guards, including Long Summer, get within not necessarily range of the creature, but within range of the commotion. And then it is Mina's turn.
Okay. As I'm walking towards this thing, I'm just asking anyone near me, what is a frogman? Can somebody explain what a frogman is to me? Have they seen this before?
Get a little closer.
Can you point me to the nearest frogman?
What? Does it look like a frog or does it look like a man?
How much is that frogman in the window?
Is it man-sized or frog-sized?
Well, as I get closer, I'm seeing people are shooting a bow at it, people are prying arms out of its mouth. So I'm thinking I will join the fray. And even though I have no idea what this thing is or how friendly it could actually be, I will try to burn it to death. So we're going to cast a nice scorching ray on it. Okay. Ooh, not very good. And I got a 12
12.
to hit.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, that is that.
Wait, isn't this scorching ray? Don't you get 3 rays?
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's been a couple.
No worries.
Well, that one was worse than the last one, so that one definitely doesn't. And that was the same as the last roll, so nope.
All right.
She is tired. She's
This is a-
confused.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 for me, Mina.
Okay. No.
The villagers will never trust you.
I got a 1.
Oh, music to my ears.
I'm really good at rolling ones, especially when you ask me to roll the d20. Okay, one second. I have to pull up. I wasn't ready for this. I need to pull up the list of things.
I have the list up, so go
Oh,
ahead and roll your
okay.
percentile dice, and I'll let you know how bad it is.
78.
Please be turned into a frogman.
Okay, don't look it up. I want it to be a surprise.
Oh, I want to look it up so badly.
What light is emanating from me as I'm surging with this wild magic?
Uh-huh.
Red.
Oh, boy.
Yes, this is exciting. Okay.
So I just gotta look up something specific.
Oh, no. I really want to know.
We're not good guests.
No. I mean, we warned them, though. That has to be something good.
I'm upset that they didn't warn us about Frogman.
It seems like need to know information.
The hell? Sorry, I'm just having some trouble finding it.
I so badly want to look this up now, but I'm resisting.
I am not resisting.
I'm glowing red.
All right, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
$18.
Okay, damn it. You cast polymorph on yourself, but you resisted it.
Oh.
Now, that could have been really good, depending on what he polymorphed into.
You very briefly attempted to turn yourself into a sheep.
Ooh.
I feel like Frogman would like sheep, but that would not have been good. I would have been a very scared sheep.
All right, and then it is Fenela's turn.
I'm going to keep running forward and be like, hold on, Echo. And as soon as I am within 60 feet of range, I'm shooting my hand forward and casting Shield of Faith on Echo.
All right.
Oh, thanks.
You shot your hand forward?
Well, whatever. I can't word today. I'm trying.
I accept the rocket hand and the
Rocket
spell that
hand.
comes with it.
Oh.
Grab the rocket hand and place it upon your shoulder.
Yeah, and I'll forego my action to get closer. I don't think I can get with, like, I think it'll get me to maybe 30 feet of it.
Okay.
If I was,
Okay.
I was 90 feet away last time.
Yeah, the creature will bite at Echo, but it does not succeed at biting Echo.
Ha!
And then an elf woman runs in from the south. She gets about 30 feet away. And then it is Silvok's turn.
Take another shot. Aim for between the eyes. Now that there's not a Catman dangling there. That's not going to hit. That's it. I got nothing.
All right. Then it is Echo's turn.
You know what sucks? My Divine Fury ability requires a weapon attack, and my claws are specifically dealing unarmed strikes. which
Improvise.
I mean, you say improvise, but I'm next to this thing.
Is there a torch nearby you could use as a weapon?
I
Got
think it
some
landed in the
stakes.
dark, didn't it?
Oh.
I do have stakes. I pull out a pair of stakes from my belt and I say, only 14 left. What is my stake damage?
I'm gonna say it's. I'm just gonna treat it like a dagger.
Okay, 1d4s?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're proficient in them.
Yeah, so I'm making a stake attack. That's a natural 19 on the die for 24.
That is a hit.
All right. 1d4. That's raging. 7. I can't remember if I guess this is piercing because I'm stabbing with the stake. 7 piercing, and there's a burst of white green energy for another 4 radiant damage.
Sorry, how what was that total?
7 piercing, 4 radiant.
All right, thanks.
So 11 total.
Not just for vampires.
All right, Osa is again approaching, and a dwarf guard from the north is heading down as well. That takes us to Mina's turn.
All right. As like parts of my limbs look like they're going to turn into a sheep, I'm resisting.
Little
All of my firebolts are just going off over rooftops. And Mina will get with 30 feet away now, I think. She'll get closer. And she will try to cast Scorching Ray again.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm going to hit one of these rays tonight. Nope. Nope. Didn't hit any.
All right.
So she is having an issue with her aim right now, but that is that.
All right. That takes us to Fenela.
Still running. I'm sure a little like my stick weapon will like bloop into spectral presence beside the frogman. And I'm going to keep running and then hit it with my actual staff or stick.
All right.
No. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
11 is probably not a hit.
It is not. No. Okay, it is the creature's turn. All right, it is going to bite at Fenella.
Rude.
Very rude.
My luck, it will probably bite me.
Does 12 do it?
No. Oh, no. Don't touch me.
Are you wearing your armor?
Yeah, I am. Ever since the vampire thing happened, she's like sleeping in armor.
Then
Just
it
deal with
teleports.
it.
And yet,
teleports. Oh,
you
sorry.
took the comfiest bed.
I
And
mean,
you
I
just
have to
wore seashell armor.
I have to compensate for this. Take the pressure off.
All right, it teleported away from Fenella after biting her into the darkness between some buildings and attempted to hide there, but it did not do a very good job, and you guys are still aware of its presence. It teleported 30 feet away, closer to Mina and Osa than the rest of the party.
I'm in their direction too.
Oh, yeah, you are. I forgot.
Okay.
And then it is the elf's turn. She has her view obstructed by the buildings and is looking around, but she sees where you guys are looking and heads in that direction. Then it is Silvok's turn.
So no one's adjacent to it, right?
Correct.
Is there... you said it's between two buildings. Is there a way I could keep distance and still have a firing angle on it? Ooh, actually, is it moving in a direction that it could kind of escape? Like if it went through between those buildings, is that a free path for it to get away?
It has an avenue to approach you guys and to flee.
Okay. And how far away is it from us?
I'll say it's about 20 feet away from you guys.
Has it left my threatened range yet?
It teleported away from you, yes.
Oh, it teleported.
What can you describe that
There
teleportation?
there was a thick coat of like liquid shadows that engulfed it, and when you guys were looking around, you could see it in between those buildings.
Wild.
Okay.
Huh. Huh. I want to cut it off, but I don't really have the range on it. I guess I could dash. Wait, yeah, I totally have the range on it. How far would it be possible for me to get around the other side of the buildings and block kind of the alley?
Yeah, but you might not be able to do it in one turn. It's
right, but with
probably
my with a dash action, if I doubled my movement, could I get there in one turn?
almost.
Almost. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna burn my bonus action and get as far around that building as possible. And if I have an angle on it, I'd like to shoot it. If not, since I'm running around a building, I would understand if there's a building in the way.
I'll give you this. There's a window you can see it from.
Ooh,
There's 2 windows in this building.
is there a light on in the room?
There's not.
Do I think that stone arrows could break through 2 panes of glass and still
there's
have?
not glass. It's just open windows.
Oh, I shoot. Of course, there's not glass. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at it through the windows.
All right.
It landed on 19, but also on a cord. 18 is good enough.
It is.
And that's not even with my bonus. So don't get sneak attack damage, but thread the needle on these windows and it lands on a paper. Doesn't count.
How do you not get sneak attack when you're shooting through windows?
Yeah, there's no way he could see that coming.
I mean, that's pretty sneaky.
Sneak attack has a pretty strict definition, but it'll be 8 damage.
All right. And that takes us to Echo, assuming there's nothing more.
No, that's it for me. I did everything I could.
It is 20 feet away from me as well.
It's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. And I saw Silvok try and go around.
Yeah, Silvok
cut
is
it off?
clearly attempting to cut off its escape.
Okay. Then I chase directly at it through the alley between buildings, and I leap with a huge double stride, both both stakes in my hands, as I roar and attempt to stab it.
All right.
I don't know where the dice. The hot dice has gone missing. I don't know where it went. Using a different one. 15.
15's a hit.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. 8 piercing damage
All right.
and 5 radiant.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Sorry, I just realized I made a small math mistake, but it's not a big deal. All right, then it is Osa's turn. Osa will cast Vicious Mockery on the creature.
Kind of mocking.
She called it Toad Man.
Nice.
It does not seem to be affected.
Not good enough.
Maybe it's more toad than frog. It's like, thanks for noticing.
And then the dwarf moves in from the north, but it gained a little bit more distance on with that teleport, so he's still a bit out. And then it is Mina's turn.
All right. It how far away is it from me now?
About 20 feet.
Okay. Well, I'm not comfortable using my last scorching ray, especially because I'm doing so terribly at hitting them. So I'm just gonna try going some old-fashioned fire.
All right.
Ooh, 17 this time.
That's a hit.
Sorry, looking for where my 1d10. Oh, here. I did 10 damage.
Nice. All right, the creature is certainly bloodied. That all you got for us?
Yes.
All right, that takes us to Fenela.
But I just got here. I'll make my weapon move, but it can only move 20 feet, so it's probably going to be not in range. I'll point my finger at it and cast Sacred Flame.
All right.
It needs to make a dex save.
It got a 13.
All right, so that's a hit.
Nice.
For one.
Okay.
Yay.
A little light spark flies at it.
And just like jolts
Zap.
it slightly. Oh, and then I'll start running back to you and be like, I'm not awake enough for this.
All right. Yeah, you can get within range of it, or adjacent to it if you want to.
Yeah.
All right. And that takes us to the creature's turn. Let's see. It will. It. Okay. So here's what happens.
Here it is.
It takes a bite at Fenella again. Uh, 16.
No.
All right. It does not succeed.
Wow.
And then it.
Block with my shield.
It teleports again. 30 feet. Back kind of in the direction it was trying to go, and then it attempts to hop over the palisade again. But it kind of just ends up awkwardly jumping into it and then trying to climb up it. Then it is the elf's turn.
He's proving a lot clumsier than I first suspected.
It had such a grand entrance. And then.
Yeah, after the initiative, it has not been rolling well.
I'm sorry, 18 damage was bad.
It was below average.
Oh.
Oof.
And then the wood elf will run over and attempt to pull it off of that fence.
Get down. Is this the buff elf?
Yeah, you can tell it is Long Summer, and she's buff, but she doesn't seem to be as buff as this creature.
I was really hoping for a thorough beat down right here.
All right, that takes us to Silvok.
All right, you know me. At least in this combat, where my options are limited, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
All right, yeah, you could.
Is it still within?
It
I'm still on the other side of a
away.
building.
Yeah, you'd have to probably move and dash to be in range of it again.
All right, do that. Take your word. I'm gonna take a shot at it.
All right.
And an enemy of it is adjacent to it, so I will get my sneak attack. If I hadn't rolled a 3,
A 3 attack.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, I get 3 attacks.
All right, and then it is Echo's turn. This asshole is really making you go back and forth.
Yeah, that's fine. How far away is he from me now?
Another 30 feet, and also about 6 feet up this stupid palisade it's trying to climb. You can definitely stab it in the butt, though.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm like 6'8" or something stupid. I run back towards the palisade and I attempt to stake it in the butt. 15.
That's a hit.
Uh, 8 piercing. 5 radiant.
All right. Then it is Osa's turn. Osa will again attempt to mock it, saying, "That's some nice climbing you're doing there, buddy." It succeeds. And then it is the dwarf's turn. The dwarf will also run into range at this point and attempt to stab it with his. Actually, he's using a kind of a club serrated in shark teeth, so he'll swing at it. He crits it.
Ooh. Also, that's kind of a neat weapon.
All right, and then it is Mina's turn again.
All right, I'm gonna get in range and firebolt it. Nope. I get one good hit tonight, and that was it.
All right, that takes us to Fenella. Your weapon is now 20 feet away from it. If you wanted to,
I'll move it
in
back
position with
20
it.
feet and try to hit it.
All right.
I assume that, like, it's a 16 to start with, so...
That's a hit, yeah.
Okay. For 10 damage.
All right.
And I'll run back. Is it low enough that I can try and hit it? Like, beside...
Yeah,
Echo?
yeah.
Okay,
It's not so much that it's low enough; it's that it's big enough.
big enough? Okay. Oh. That is 19.
That's the hit.
For... Let me see. I put that away. Oops. Sorry, I rolled the wrong dice for this one. For 2.
All right.
Hey, I hit it. That's like...
Does anything get
abnormal.
added to that?
Yeah, that was the addition.
Oh, you're garbage at this.
It was a +1.
All right, and that takes us to the creature's turn. It will look down at you guys and shoot a massive tongue out at Echo.
All right,
Okay.
rocket tongue.
Yep.
I slap it with the rocket hand I caught earlier.
All right, that's
Oh.
26 versus AC.
Yeah.
All right, you take 10 necrotic damage
Ooh.
and make a strength saving throw.
Oh. Oh, I got advantage on these because I'm raging.
Nice.
Aren't you always?
I try to be. I did it on roll 20 this time just to make it easier. 19.
All right, you succeed. It was attempting to pull you towards it with its tongue, but you
Aw.
easily.
Can I choose to fail?
Yeah, sure.
Does it get to bite me immediately?
It certainly does.
Mm.
You're already
I
kinda
resist.
injured.
Is its tongue still attached to me?
I'll leave that up to you. Do you grab
Okay.
it?
Yes.
Then it is Silva's turn. Guy's sending a tongue, by the way.
It's still in sight of me, right?
It is.
How long is this tongue? How far was Echo's away?
Echo wasn't that far away, but the look you got at the tongue makes you think that it's probably about somewhere between 15 and 20 feet in length.
But Echo's holding it, right? So is it outstretched between him
Yeah.
and the creature? How thick are we talking here? Tree trunk?
Maybe a small tree or a thick leg.
A thick frogman leg or a thick human leg?
Thick human leg. Nowhere near as thick as his legs.
That would be wild. I'm going to shoot at the tongue.
All right.
Try to aim somewhere between the two of them and
Obviously,
make
it
it
needs
eat
a
an
tongue
arrow.
piercing.
But I rolled a 1.
All right.
Oh,
What do you guys think? Should that have a chance of going after Echo? I think it probably should. It didn't go,
Okay.
and that takes us to Echo's turn.
I'm gonna. Well, you know what? I'm gonna pull on the tongue to try and pull it back down to the ground.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Just heave it right off.
This is going to be awesome. Please do this.
Does okay. One person to another. Just want to say, if it doesn't have a climb speed, it should be at disadvantage. But whatever. Oh, 7 on the die. It's like 13.
It does not have a climb speed, but I was disregarding that because it rolled a 1.
Ooh.
You
ooh!
pull that sucker right where you want him.
Right, well, right on the ground, and now I've got him. I do it by spinning while I'm holding the tongue, so the tongue's wrapped around my waist and like stretched out. And
He's
yank
going to
him
land
down.
on you.
No, he's gonna land next to me.
You're holding his tongue. I don't know. I don't like your odds here, but
He lands next to Echo.
Was that my standard action?
No. Finish
All
it.
right. So he's on the ground, which means I have advantage, and I take my stake, I put it right on his skull, and then I hammer fist it.
Please hit.
18.
That's a hit.
7 piercing, 3 radiant.
All right. The creature kind of explodes into a dust of what seems like shadow, all except for its tongue, which appears to be made of the skin of several different kinds of animals, all knit together.
Oh. And I turn to Summerleaf or whatever her name is. I say, "That normal?"
I've never seen one of those before in my life.
What?
Can I do an Arcana check on like the tongue?
Yeah, go ahead.
I cannot roll higher than a 10 tonight. 11.
All right. This creature, you're not sure what it was, but it had some common trends with other creatures. Based on the way that it died and how it was acting, you suspect it was probably a magical construct that was doing somebody's bidding.
Yeah, I was suspicious of that. So.
But I think we should probably take our 5-minute break right now. What do you guys say?
Yes.
Sure.
sounds good to me.
All right. I can do that. I can do that.
All right. We'll see
Sweet.
you guys in 5 minutes.
All right.
Welcome back, everybody. We just finished our break. These people had just dispatched some sort of frogman from doing some sort of sneaky, mischievous hopping. It's kind of unclear, but we know it bit hard. So Echo is near where this cloud of shadows appeared, wrapped up in the flesh of several animals, stitched together.
Oh, the cloud is still there. It didn't like disperse.
Dispersed.
Okay. Well, there's a big difference between a floating cloud and a poof and gone.
This is true. I was not clear. What
Okay.
the fuck was that? And the elf, Long Summer, kind of kicks around in the dirt where it poofed.
I don't know, but I saw it jump over the wall.
There were oh wait, I don't know this information. Never mind. Sorry. I was sleeping.
Is this what's been coming in at night?
I don't know. I hope not.
Cough, cough, Silva, cough.
What the hell is this?
Seems like it was some sort of spell, some sort of conjuration doing somebody's bidding.
So someone made this.
Yes.
Magic.
If it was magic, maybe I should get the Oracle. They are well versed in these sorts of things.
I would love to meet the Oracle.
I-
Maybe they can help me control my wild surges that I've been having lately.
I'll be right back. I'm running back to get my mask. If I'm meeting the Oracle, I have to look presentable. So I'm sprinting.
From the guest hut, how far away was that hut that those two teens came out of?
Oh, it's pretty close. It's one of the nearest houses to it, so it's probably about 40 feet.
They came out of the same hut together?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Fenella back towards our place, and I'm just gonna sneakily take a peek in there, see what those two kids are up to, those darn teens.
All right.
The Utes.
The Utes. You look in there, and there appear to be about 6 people in that house, all sleeping.
No, I'm gonna not. I'm out. I had some terrible ideas. I'm gonna refrain, practice a little restraint,
We appreciate it.
and just return to my party mates and go along with whatever they're gonna do instead.
Okay. Long Summer headed off, and a little bit later they return with another person. This person appears to be a half elf.
Okay, just a minute. I'm sorry.
They are wearing a mask like Fenella does. They have a blue cloth over the eyes, and the mask is engraved with several swirls.
Hello.
Yes, hi. I am Kilton. You guys killed the Banderhob? They kneel down and look at the dirt.
A what?
Banderhob. Kind of look like big frog guys.
kind of a man frog?
Sure.
Well,
And
I guess. Yes. Yes, we did.
Oh, well done. They aren't easy to take.
okay, what does it? Why was it here? What does it do?
It does the bidding of the one who created it. I'm not sure what this one was doing. Did it have any mementos with it?
Kind of like
It's-
look through the dust and
You
skin.
you don't notice anything.
Its tongue
They
was
can
made
be-
of animal skin.
That's not uncommon. They can be made stronger by having mementos of the people they're supposed to hunt.
Wait, pardon? Hunt? They hunt people.
They can be used for many different tasks, but they're kind of hard to make, so usually you want them for something specific. And they're very well suited for assassination and kidnapping.
Oh, I heard you have a kidnapping problem.
Or did, perhaps.
I've heard something to that effect too.
So it could have been one of these. This one, maybe.
Yes, they could have. They don't last too long, but long enough.
How
long
long
do
do they last?
Yeah.
How long is enough?
A few weeks, generally.
Oh, that's a lot more time than I was expecting. I
Yeah.
was thinking like a couple of hours.
I was thinking we peek over the wall and there they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Follow-up question. How do we track it back to its person?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's why he asked it.
It was poofing in and out.
Oh, yes, they're linked to the shadows that they are spawned from. They're able to get around like that.
Would you perhaps call this a dark one?
I think I would reserve that for something that can act under its own will.
Okay, just checking. I did kill it with a stake. And I
That's
hold up my
impressive.
stake.
Yes, I'll have to do a little bit of scrying. I'll see what I can pull up, though.
Yeah, you
But
do
well
that.
done.
Maybe now. Like now, because you have people who are missing. Important people.
Do you require anything?
Oh, no thank you. I have everything in the temple.
I have extra crystals, seeds, sticks.
I'm good on seeds and sticks, thank you. You have a question, though.
Oh, well, I was wanting to ask, if you don't mind, very briefly taking some time to answer about the wild surges that I've been having lately. Sometimes when I'm casting magic,
You
things
consulted your
unexpected.
doctor.
Oh
No, no.
no!
I'm afraid the things you're describing are just part of your existence.
So this is always gonna happen?
On the plus side, it's relatively unlikely to surge.
Well, maybe if you were like me, but I am me, and it seems quite common.
I
I'm-
am me!
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
You're forgiven.
But you, young seer,
Me.
something about your baby?
Yes, I haven't named it yet. I'm sure I still have the sling on me because I probably was sleeping with it too.
You hear a thumping somewhere behind you guys. Echo is currently hitting his head against a wall. Like, people are missing. They're asking about babies.
I can't find a way for it to petrify its food.
They don't get that ability for a little bit. That's why they are born in clutches with dummy eggs.
Oh. Wait, how long do I have? I only have one more egg.
Could take a week or two.
All right. Is there any way to turn off their ability to petrify, like an on and off sort of thing, or is it just go petrify all the time?
It is something they have control over.
Okay.
What do
That's
you mean
good
by
to know.
dummy eggs? Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant.
They're just rocks that the babies can eat.
Yes, the mothers lay eggs with the sole intention of them being eaten by the
Oh, okay.
ones that do hatch, in case the mother is unable to petrify food for them.
Well,
Got it.
I hope this lasts. Oh, no. Thank you.
And don't worry too much about it. This is probably the work of a hag, and that's bad, but not imminently bad.
But what about the people who are missing?
That's what I mean. We've had so many kidnappings. It's not getting the person it wants. And so it doesn't know what to do with the people it's getting.
Then where are they?
That still seems like an imminent problem for them.
I think the hag is going to try to figure out what to do with them and take its time.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna like what it decides to do with them.
Oh no, we're definitely going to intervene on that part.
But shouldn't we intervene sooner?
Yes, but you all have no way of contributing for the rest of the night. I would recommend you reward yourselves with some sleep.
Thank you. I'll kind of sigh and walk back to bed, which I'm probably actually happy that I get to go back to bed.
Kilton heads off towards the temple.
Wait. Okay, so hold on.
Yes?
I bust out the ring.
You bust out the ring, or do you pull out the wood container too?
Both. Because the ring's in the container, I suppose.
All right. What do you have there?
I was hoping you could tell me. There's a bauble collected from an ancient friend.
I see. He extends a hand.
Is he going up high or down low?
Too slow. He's just.
I pass over the box.
Oh, what? Oh my! He rips off his mask and covers up the box with it. Holy God!
Silvok, what have you done?
Is that what?
I'll turn back around, just seeing like the mask off and over the thing.
Where did you get this?
Cave.
The Underdark.
Yeah, it was
Well.
a super dark cave.
Wait, is that the ring?
The one to rule them all.
I got it from a dragon.
There's, you should know, some very powerful divination on this box. Something has been able to see and hear everything around this box.
Oh, I wonder if they
God.
have seen how many suns there are.
We got played. We got played so hard by this dragon. Actually, yeah, we.
Yeah.
We collectively, and none of us individually.
And it probably also heard the password.
Did we say the password? Who said the password? Where was the box?
Echo,
Wait,
stop.
I want to point out, you whispered the password.
Yes, the password was whispered.
And the box was
Far
within
away.
at least some tatters of a backpack.
Echo stalks out from between the buildings where he was smashing his head against the wall. Do you guys remember that time I said we needed to kill that dragon?
He heard it too.
Why do you question me? And I walk away.
You say there is also a ring?
It's in the box.
Okay. He slides his hand underneath the mask and there's a little bit of fiddling and then he pulls out the ring.
He gets pulled into the box.
Back to Dragonland.
Oh, that's pretty fun. Oh. He tosses the ring up to Silvok awkwardly.
I catch it. Is it?
It's not dangerous. The worst that could happen is, assuming you use it around people you trust, is that you feel a bit embarrassed afterwards.
No, I won't.
That
But
sounds
I'll,
dangerous.
I'm definitely gonna pocket the ring.
Would you like to know what it does?
Yes. Well, could you whisper it to me?
What the ring does, he says, so everybody can hear.
Damn it.
It convinces the wearer that they are invisible.
Without actually making them invisible, right?
Oh.
Precisely. While wearing it, you cannot be convinced that you are not invisible.
We should I know we have other issues. We should put it on Small Thought.
Does No, you guys have no clue how much fun I'm gonna have with this.
I feel like Small Thought would have a field day with them.
Does having knowledge of the effects of the ring give you knowledge that you're not invisible? No. Nothing.
Having knowledge of it means that when you finally have the ring off, you realize what an idiot you were. But you are completely convinced while it is on you. And I suspect there's a little bit something else. I think when exposed to flames, it will laugh at you.
Well, that's just a nice bonus, I guess.
I mean, it seems appropriate.
It will laugh like at me personally? What did I do?
We need to get rid of the box. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you two.
No, that is a more pressing matter. If you are okay with it, I will take charge of the box and see that it is disposed of.
Is there any way to redirect the focus of the box for what it's listening to
Yeah,
listen?
How powerful is it? What's the range at which it can hear?
Can it hear this?
Can it see?
I don't know. I did not spend too much time looking at it before I decided I should not. But the problem with your suggestion, young lady, of redirecting it is the creature monitoring will be fully aware of what is going on.
Won't it be
it's
fully
been aware
aware
of a lot of things.
Yeah, if we destroy it, won't it be aware of that as well?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it already knows we know. This whole situation here, throwing it on the ground, putting a mask over it.
Oh,
It
be
knows
right back
what's
just a
going
second.
down. So yeah, all yours. I don't want some spy box.
Very well. He scoops up his mask and the box.
Sorry about that.
No, I am sorry that you were, as you say, played.
I mean, it seems appropriate. He tried to make me jump down into a pit. And he wants my mask.
It is a
Also, I
lovely-
believe, out.
All right, and then the oracle will head towards the Temple of Dusk.
Well,
Now I'm trying to rewind, think in my brain, in my head brain, what that dragon knows now. Because it knows a lot. It
yeah.
can see out of that box and hear out of that box.
Could I kind of make, I don't know, like an int check or something to see like how close I remember Silvok being to me with the various passwords said?
Yeah, go for it.
Might that be a history check?
I was thinking.
I don't know, is it
perception,
history or int? Like,
I mean,
for
to
memory.
remember something that happened.
I'll take history.
15.
Okay, you know for certain that Earpuss said the password to her area out loud,
Ah, crap.
and you don't know what sort of acoustics this box has, but Silvok was relatively close to you when you whispered the passage of starlight.
Crap. But the box was away, so it wouldn't know the way, at least, to potentially wherever Earpuss. We said we were going north.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we clearly communicated
Ah.
everything we've done.
Crap. That's a big problem.
Well, it's not a big problem now.
Echo, you were right.
It's a big problem for future us.
We're gonna
I'm
have to kill a
guessing.
dragon. Should have killed a dragon.
Were we ready to kill a dragon?
I have no idea.
No.
Sounds like Echo was.
I was.
Echo
Well,
was
I
ready
know
to attempt
Echo
to kill a dragon.
was ready. I was still casting firebolts back then, everyone. I was a little sorceress.
He knows my family, maybe. I don't remember. Possibly. Should've
There's a
just
lot
kept
of
the ring and left the
uncertainty
box.
in that statement.
What was that, Mina?
I said there was a lot of uncertainty in that statement. Lots
Going
of
back to
possibly.
Okay, you guys head off to bed. It is an uneventful night. You arise early the next morning. Long summer has brought you guys some breakfast. It's fish.
Is it done differently than the fish from last night?
Scrambled fish.
All right.
Not
right.
even locks.
Oh,
And
my
fried-
favorite!
Echo loves visiting.
Also,
Calabas.
more fish wine.
Great. Is there any like hot beverage that's not fish wine?
I can heat up some seawater for you.
Oh. Thanks.
Some hot fish wine.
don't know how my mother drank this all the time. But I'm not going to say that. And when she's still in the room, I'll just be like, I hate fish
She does
wine.
not leave immediately after serving you guys. She kind of stands there a little awkwardly.
Oh, then I'm going to like pretend it's very good.
My father heard what you guys did last night and was hoping you guys would grace him with an audience.
That depends. Has the Oracle found where the hag is?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Who's your father?
My father is...
Who's your daddy?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
My father is Captain Warmwinter.
Oh,
Long summer and warm winter. Huh? Sorry.
yeah, I'm, of course.
Okay, when you have finished enjoying the fish wine, I will lead you to him.
It's great.
After breakfast, Long Summer leads you to the west, across the bridge onto the floating structure on the ocean.
Oh.
In there, it's relatively dark. You see a man. He's actually an elf. He's an elf man. A lot of blank mans this session. He is covered in sweat, very gaunt, sickly looking man, sitting up in his bed looking at you guys.
Question for you, sir.
Yes?
Did someone bite you?
If only.
Can I just do like a medicine check on him to see if I can tell what's wrong?
Yes,
If
you may.
only. Do you want someone to bite you?
21.
Okay, you've never seen this before, but you've read about it.
Oh.
These are the signs of poisoning from a particularly rare plant called stormflower.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fatal. This man is actually someone who Echo would have probably interacted with to some capacity.
Yep.
He is legendarily strong, and his feats of strength are renowned throughout the valley. He is a elf. He's about 7'7", and he's probably about 400 pounds of muscle.
Oh my
Good
god.
Lord.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
It is often said that what Quiet Frog is to his closeness to the beast, being its instinct and cunning, Warm Winter is its strength. He does not look in great condition right now. He's lost a lot of weight and is looking very poorly, but you suspect that if he were anybody else, he would certainly be dead.
So, Captain, sir.
What do you want?
Is it getting better or worse? I'll ask him.
It's stable at the moment, but I think it has helped that I've stopped taking it.
What? Why are you taking it?
It was being slipped to me by someone. Anyway, I heard about what you have done for my people, and I wanted to thank you and ask you if you would do more.
Yeah. If it's go rescue your women folk, yes.
It is. I suspect that it is somebody within the commission who has done this to me, and I'm having trouble reasoning out who I can trust amongst my rangers and my officers.
Right.
The Oracle has been virtually no help because he's wrapped up with his prophecy.
Well,
His
what
prof-
good are they anyway, right?
I will turn to Echo.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Why do you think it's somebody in the commission out to get you?
There are not many people who have access to me, who have access to what I drink.
Do you have a list?
It is the commission and my daughter.
Oh, all of them have access to the drink.
Clearly it's her. Joke. I didn't say it.
It's very
Roll
rude.
initiative.
Do you think that person was also responsible for the frogman? Or are we just talking about the drink situation?
I'm afraid I do not know the motivations behind the kidnappings or the frog creature's intents.
When did you stop taking it?
Yes.
I was able to narrow it down about 18 days ago.
Is there anything that might help?
I do not know. There is no known remedy for it, but I think I might feel my strength returning very gradually.
What have you been eating in the meantime?
Just fish wine.
Nothing can poison fish wine.
Nothing would dare.
Oh. I don't know. Do I have, I might pull out some of my rations. Well, they haven't poisoned me. But I'm going to, double check, smell. I don't know what it should smell like.
Smells like rations.
It smells like rations. Some hardtack. I mean, you'll need to soak it in the fish wine for it to actually be edible. But it's something.
I do not know for certain, but it is my suspicion that if there are hags in the area, they are in Mourner's Cove to the north of here.
Which way did the frogman hop in?
The frogman or the Vanderhob hobbed in from the east.
Hobbed in? From the east. Okay. So the Hobderman frogged in. Gotcha. What? Did someone, take away the flesh tongue? Are we just leaving that out there in the sun?
We just left it there.
Yeah.
If nobody else took it, Long Summer disposed of it.
It's probably someone's job to clean that up.
Not my town.
While we're here too, I'm just going to relay kind of the vampire dark one information that we have as well. Just
That
because.
is terrible.
Yeah.
So we'll need to deal with the hags before they potentially arrive here. And then there's the fact that a dragon might know where our people are currently, so that's just great.
And then there are vampires. So,
Vampires, dragons, and hags.
oh my.
To be fair, I don't think that dragon's coming up anytime soon.
I hope
Who
not.
knows?
That doesn't seem fair to me.
Maybe little
Seem
buddy here will
unfair?
be ready by that time. Pat my little basilisk.
You turn a dragon to stone.
Yeah,
It's good eating.
it's food for like ever.
If there are any provisions you need, please let my daughter know.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Is there any remedy for the poisoning that you have?
None that is known.
Yeah, but he said he was getting better.
I'm going to, like, while we're wrapping up, just kind of sit and sort of look at my sticks and have a gander to see if, yes, he's actually getting stronger, or no, he is not.
All right, make a religion check.
Well, oh boy. No, that's a 5.
The sticks are hard to read.
It's bouncy here, obviously, the waves and...
This is a very bouncy hut. Probably the bounciest hut you guys have ever been in. Well, all of you except Silvok. Silvok's been in some bouncy huts.
You guys wouldn't even believe.
Who do you recommend we start talking to in order to figure out who's poisoned you? Is there anyone you do trust that we can talk to who you've been confiding in?
I'm afraid the whole commission is suspect at this point.
How many members compose the commission? 8. I missed
There are
that.
8.
Sorry about that.
Well, I guess if we find the hags first, maybe we can beat some information out of them.
But we don't know if these are related. Does your daughter know? Do you trust your daughter if we spoke to her about?
She's a good kid.
Oh, great.
She doesn't have any reason to be angry with you, does she?
If she does, she's kept it secret.
All right.
I'm not poisoning you, Dad. She's in. Gotta admit, it would be the way to go.
Oh, well, maybe she has some ideas. Rest,
All
feel
right.
better.
Yes, feel better.
I'll walk out and say, well, who would most benefit from your father being
Why
gone?
would you do this to your own?
Should we not do this to her own father?
I didn't really say
The
that.
first
Says
thing that
you.
comes, the first thing that comes to mind is the title or the position rather of captain is a lifelong position, and my father, like myself, is a long-lived elf. There could be some resentment about that.
Who becomes the heir when he's gone? Oh, the council decides.
They elect him.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, who are the 8 members? Are they not long-lived?
There is one other elf, but the remainders are less long-lived creatures. No offense.
Happy Tree, Dark Shadow, Sinistor, Summer Bloom.
It's Summer Bloom.
Shadow Bobado.
So knowing now that he's in, pretty poor condition, do they know who they're thinking of to replace him if things got worse? Is there like talk of who is going to be replacing him?
If there has been, I have not been privy to it. I'm not on the commission.
How do you think we would go about finding out who's pulling these strings? Like, who would we talk to? Who would know? There has to be someone in town who is
Where
nosy.
can I find the commission?
The commission meet in the circular building near the north end of the temple.
Who's allowed to meet with them?
In the mornings, they set time aside to hear out the villagers and, I presume, visitors.
Is there anyone on the commission that you trust personally? Maybe that your father doesn't, but you trust?
Okay, I'm just saying there's people captured by hags right now.
We need to deal with that first.
This makes sense.
And I'll right, Warm Winter?
Right, but if we save the Hulk here, he can help us deal with the hag.
Okay, but I mean the hag or hags know we killed their Banderhoofel, so they may just
Blumberjump.
They're looking
Sure,
for someone, a young woman. What if it's what's her name? Warm
Yeah.
Warm Summer. I've forgotten her name already.
Long Summer?
Long Summer.
Summer.
What if it's Long Summer?
What would be the motive for that, though? If
another way to get rid of her father.
taking his daughter?
Yeah.
I mean,
If he
if
doesn't
they hate
step
him
down.
enough, personally.
I mean, look at Long Summer. You're beefy. I'm sorry. I'm slipping into another character. I play
Hi,
an orc.
Oileen.
No, I play an orc paladin in another game, and he kind of talks like Strongbad.
Oh, okay. For a second, you sounded like Oileen.
Wow.
Sorry.
My
accent
Irish
went,
lass sounds like that.
A little bit sometimes.
Strong glass.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad at these accents. Yeah, I play an orc paladin who talks like Strongbad, and I've been feeling myself slipping into it all night.
That's wonderful.
I'm just saying. Long Summer, if your dad died, and someone else became captain, what's the likelihood you get on the commission as a new officer? Because you're beefy as fuck.
It's not beefocracy. I've mostly dedicated myself to the village guard, so I'm not really.
You're telling me there's no village guards, people who protect the town on the commission?
There are, but they have other credentials. I have no.
Yeah, you got 2 credentials right there. 1, 2. I flexed if you're not watching the camera.
I appreciate your confidence in the twins.
I say we kill the hags.
Me too.
Okay.
Well,
I'm sorry, Mina. You are right. We do need to find out.
Hopefully we don't come back to a coup in Calvo.
Oh, well, hopefully we don't come back to vampires here either. I mean, we gotta make a decision.
Or dragons.
Or dragons. Thank you. We got some threats on the
Yes,
back
or
burner.
orcs, or an evil plant plague thing, or everyone turned to statues, or like there's lots of shit in this world. I'm doing it again. There's lots of shit in this world.
There's that Homestar Runner we got to deal with.
I'm dying.
All right, let's go kill hags before our cat turns into an orc pal.
I'm gonna stick my head out of the hut real quick first and do a quick perception check and see if anyone was watching.
All right, yeah, give me a check.
Come on. I really need to get better at perception, though. 11.
No one was obviously listening in.
Was anyone subtly listening in?
Maybe, but with an 11, what the fuck would you know? You were barely able to tell you were listening in.
Ooh.
With an 11? Come on. 11's not that bad.
I'm embroidering.
You're embroidering. It's fancy.
All right, grab our weapons. Off to go kill some hag. I grab my slingshot.
I am also like starting to watch around us. Like it is a little.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
what's happening.
I need to clarify something, please. What did I get out of Tana with just the silver spear and not my bident?
You had mentioned that yesterday, yesterday on
Last time?
last time, but it was my intention that your bident would have been with your weapons in the Elder's hut.
Okay. I guess I got both.
You probably would have grabbed it.
That's fine. I just wanted clarity.
I think I'm the one that threw it into a vampire man for you to grab out of
Yeah,
him.
you
Yeah.
threw the spear, I think.
Right.
I was fancy.
That was rad.
Mm-hmm.
Good teamwork.
All right, you guys.
I did it.
You killed that vampire man. So you guys make preparations and head off, or are you guys more interested in the intrigue of the power struggle in Calvo?
Yeah, let's go kill hags. We can
I
go
know.
kill more things.
I'm interested in the intrigue, but I will stick with everyone else. I don't like hags. I like intrigue.
I don't like hags. Well, how early in the morning is it? Are they still like meeting?
Yeah, the commission's probably still meeting.
Because we
shit.
could
Still relatively
swing by on our way there and at least have like a listen and see who's leading.
You just tell Echo we'll meet you at the gates.
Yeah, yeah, we'll be right there. I'm just going to gather some things.
After this commission hearing.
Okay, so you guys go to the commission.
I want to swing by it on my way just to kind of observe and see if there is a particular counselor who seems to be putting their elbows out.
Okay. You guys, or when you listen in, it's relatively full. There's a lot of villages there today. A lot of them are very curious and concerned about the attack last night. And Maple Suckle is kind of leading the meeting and trying to calm people.
Do I happen to see either of those darn teens in the group of villagers?
Make a perception check.
Damn, I hate these. 15.
One of them is there.
Which one?
Frog Man.
Damn
Frog
it.
Man.
He's basically incoherent.
Yeah.
I believe you mean a teenager.
That's rude.
Should I give him the ring? No.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little too crowded of a place for that situation.
Or is it perfect?
Okay, so we're chilling. Frog man.
Yeah, that seems to be the subject on everybody's mind this morning, and it doesn't really move too much from what I described.
And no, anyone else on the commission other than Maple is really like.
They
Seeming
they
interested.
chime in mostly to reinforce or support Maple.
Maybe it's her.
Either of them right off the bat jump out at me as sinister mastermind. Kind of a Snape kind of vibe, maybe.
Roll the Snape.
Are any of them wearing skull motifs
Yeah.
with black feathers?
This could be like Dwarf Fortress, where one person in the room is wearing human skin clothing.
Are one of the commissioner people wearing that?
Are you a creature of the dark? How did you know?
There's nothing obviously evil about any of the commission.
The bird disagrees, clearly.
That's because Ian's home.
Oh.
Yeah. It's that time of night.
Okay, well, I guess if that meeting isn't going anywhere other than Frog Man.
Going to meet up with Echo, who I assume did not come by the meeting because that is not what we do. So I'm gonna hustle. Like I'm like power walking back to home to gather everything.
Yeah, I get back home, strap on my fanny pack, adjust it appropriately. So it's right dead center on front for the optimal fanny pack positioning.
You guys, excuse me. You guys go and meet up with Echo after you've all prepared yourselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Warm Winter said that Mourner's Cove was to the north.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that where you guys head off?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Hagward.
I present this. All right, you guys make your way to the north. What do you guys think? Is that a decent spot to end it for the night?
Sure.
Sure.
Seems like a
Yeah.
good spot.
Cool. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. We hope you join us again next week when these people reach Mourner's Cove.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Hags!
Yay, hags! Woo!